Imagine facing challenges without hesitation, pursuing your goals fearlessly, and remaining grounded no matter what life throws at you. Sounds powerful, doesn't it? Well, you're in the right place, because today we'll uncover 12 transformative habits inspired by the wisdom of Stoicism that will empower you to build the self-confidence you've always desired. But not just any kind of confidence. We're talking about unshakable, rock-solid self-confidence, built on the timeless principles of Stoic philosophy. Welcome back to Virtual Stoic. Let's get started. Number 1. Embrace the dichotomy of control. The dichotomy of control is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, and it is crucial for developing unshakable self-confidence. This principle is based on the idea that life can be divided into two categories: things that are within our control and things that are beyond our control. The things we can control are our own thoughts, actions, attitudes, and reactions to external events. The things we cannot control include the behavior of others, natural occurrences, or the outcomes of our efforts, no matter how much we desire them to unfold in a particular way. For many people, a lack of confidence stems from trying to control every aspect of life, expecting that things should always go according to plan, and feeling powerless or inadequate when they don't. But when we internalize the dichotomy of control, we realize that attempting to control everything is both unrealistic and exhausting. Instead of directing our energy toward things we cannot influence, we shift our focus to mastering what we can control: our mindset and our actions. By embracing this habit, we stop allowing external circumstances to dictate our mood or sense of self-worth. For example, if you have an important presentation and you focus only on the effort you put into preparing, rather than stressing about how others will perceive you or if things go perfectly, you give yourself the freedom to do your best without fear of judgment or failure. This shift in mindset builds confidence because you understand that no matter what happens, you did your part, and that is all you can ask of yourself. The dichotomy of control also teaches us to let go of the need for validation from others or to obsess over outcomes. Instead, you learn to accept the natural course of events with grace. If you focus on controlling your internal responses, rather than seeking external approval or worrying about situations beyond your influence, you strengthen your emotional resilience and your ability to handle life's ups and downs. Furthermore, by consistently practicing the dichotomy of control, you stop feeling victimized by circumstances and start recognizing the power you have over your own thoughts and actions. This realization fosters self-assurance because you become less dependent on the external world for validation and more confident in your own ability to navigate challenges. When you adopt this perspective, you no longer feel helpless or insecure in the face of adversity, knowing that your true power lies in how you respond to whatever life presents you. Ultimately, the dichotomy of control frees you from the anxiety that comes with trying to control the uncontrollable. It empowers you to focus on what truly matters: your personal growth, your well-being, and your ability to remain calm and purposeful in any situation. This habit is an essential building block for unshakable self-confidence, as it helps you develop inner peace, self-mastery, and a greater sense of agency in your life. Number 2. Practice self-reflection. Daily, self-reflection is a powerful tool for personal growth and building unshakable self-confidence. In Stoic philosophy, daily self-examination is encouraged as a means of understanding ourselves better, improving our actions, and aligning our behavior with our values. Practicing self-reflection allows you to take a step back and assess your thoughts, actions, and decisions, ensuring that you are consistently moving toward becoming the best version of yourself. By setting aside time each day for introspection, you create a habit of evaluating not just the events of your day but also your responses to those events. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously said, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." This emphasizes the importance of knowing yourself, your strengths, weaknesses, values, and areas for improvement. Through regular self-reflection, you gain clarity about who you truly are, which is essential for cultivating lasting confidence. When you understand your core beliefs and motivations, you no longer rely on external sources for validation or feel uncertain about your decisions. Self-reflection gives you the insight to make choices that align with your authentic self, which builds trust in your own judgment and abilities. This practice encourages you to examine your daily actions in a non-judgmental way, allowing you to learn from both your successes and mistakes. When you reflect on your day, ask yourself questions like, did I live in accordance with my values today? How did I react to challenges? And could I have responded better? What am I grateful for? And what areas can I improve upon? By answering these questions, you create a continuous feedback loop that helps you grow and develop, reinforcing your self-confidence. Self-reflection also gives you the opportunity to let go of negative emotions and limiting beliefs. When you acknowledge and understand your feelings, you can process them healthily and move forward. This allows you to avoid being bogged down by regrets or doubts, which can otherwise erode confidence over time. Instead, self-reflection helps you embrace the lessons in every experience, knowing that each moment offers an opportunity for growth. It also allows you to identify patterns in your behavior and thought processes, which can be particularly helpful for overcoming self-doubt or negative self-talk. Moreover, this practice enables you to celebrate your progress no matter how small. By reviewing your actions and achievements daily, you create a positive reinforcement loop, reminding yourself of how far you've come. Over time, this daily habit not only boosts your confidence but also strengthens your resilience, as you learn to view every situation, both good and bad, as an opportunity to grow. The beauty of self-reflection is that it gives you complete control over your self-improvement. You are the one driving the process, and by taking the time each day to reflect on your thoughts and actions, you develop a deeper understanding of your own character. This awareness forms the bedrock of self-confidence, because when you know yourself deeply, you become less susceptible to self-doubt or external criticism. You trust in your ability to make thoughtful decisions, learn from mistakes, and continue progressing toward your personal goals. In essence, daily self-reflection strengthens your belief in your capacity to handle life's challenges, cultivating an unshakable sense of self-confidence. Number 3, accept challenges as opportunities. One of the most transformative habits you can adopt for building unshakable self-confidence is viewing challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. Stoicism teaches that hardship is a natural part of life, and that we should embrace difficulties as chances to practice virtue and develop our character. Instead of fearing challenges or trying to avoid them, we can choose to see them as stepping stones toward growth and self-improvement. This mindset shift is key to building confidence because it enables you to approach each challenge with a sense of purpose, resilience, and optimism. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the value of challenges in shaping a person's character. He believed that adversity reveals our true nature and that we are capable of developing our virtues, such as courage, wisdom, and patience, through facing difficult situations. When you accept challenges as opportunities to practice these virtues, you reframe your perspective. Instead of thinking, "This is too hard," or "I can't handle this," you begin to think, "This is my chance to grow," or "I will emerge stronger from this experience." This change in mindset instills confidence because you start to see yourself as capable of overcoming any difficulty that comes your way. Challenges can be anything from dealing with a difficult work project, managing personal relationships, or even overcoming self-doubt. By viewing these challenges as opportunities for learning, you realize that each experience, whether you succeed or fail, adds value to your journey. For instance, if you face a setback or fail to achieve a goal, rather than letting it undermine your confidence, you can reflect on what you learned from the experience and how you can approach things differently next time. This process of learning from both success and failure strengthens your belief in your ability to navigate future challenges with wisdom and resilience. Furthermore, challenges can build your mental and emotional resilience. When you face adversity and persevere through it, you prove to yourself that you have the inner strength to endure tough times. Each time you push through a difficult situation, your confidence grows because you begin to trust in your ability to handle adversity. This confidence is not built on the absence of challenges, but on the understanding that you can handle whatever life throws your way. In fact, many people who are truly confident have developed that self-assurance through repeated exposure to challenges and the lessons learned from overcoming them. Embracing challenges also cultivates a growth mindset, which is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. When you approach challenges with this mindset, you stop seeing them as threats and instead view them as opportunities for improvement. This mindset encourages you to take risks, step outside of your comfort zone, and tackle new challenges head-on, knowing that growth is the ultimate outcome, regardless of the specific outcome. In addition, when you reframe challenges as opportunities, you stop allowing fear or doubt to hold you back. Confidence is not the absence of fear, but the ability to take action despite it. By shifting your focus to the potential rewards of facing challenges, personal growth, increased resilience, new skills, You can take bold, decisive action with the belief that each challenge is helping you become a stronger, more capable person. This mindset allows you to maintain a sense of control and purpose, even in the face of uncertainty. In essence, accepting challenges as opportunities helps you build an unshakable self-confidence, because it enables you to view adversity as an integral part of your growth and development. With each challenge you face and overcome, you build a stronger foundation of confidence, knowing that you have the capacity to handle whatever comes your way and emerge better for it. Number 4, cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful practices for fostering lasting self-confidence, and it is a core component of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that by focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we can achieve a deeper sense of contentment and inner peace. When we regularly practice gratitude, we shift our attention from scarcity and dissatisfaction to abundance and appreciation. This practice not only enhances our well-being, but also strengthens our self-confidence, as it helps us recognize the value in ourselves, our lives, and our efforts. At its core, cultivating gratitude means being thankful for both the big and small aspects of life, acknowledging the things that often go unnoticed or are taken for granted. Whether it's your health, relationships, or the ability to pursue your passions, every element of your life has value. The Stoic philosopher Seneca reminded us, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. By practicing gratitude daily, you start to find joy in the present moment and appreciate the positives in your life, rather than dwelling on what is missing or what could go wrong. When you focus on gratitude, you begin to see the world in a different light. Instead of feeling like you are lacking or constantly chasing after the next goal or possession, you start to realize how much you already have. This shift in perspective can have a profound impact on your self-confidence. When you're grateful for the things you've achieved and the strengths you possess, you develop a deeper sense of self-worth. You recognize that your current circumstances, achievements, and relationships are not only valuable, but also evidence of your abilities and the effort you've put into your life. This self-recognition boosts your confidence because it reminds you of your own power and capacity for creating positive outcomes in your life. Furthermore, gratitude helps you develop a positive relationship with yourself. Many people struggle with self-confidence because they focus on their flaws or compare themselves to others. By practicing gratitude, you train yourself to focus on your strengths, achievements, and the things you've done well, rather than fixating on what's wrong or what you think you lack. This positive self-talk, rooted in gratitude, reinforces your belief in your abilities and your worth. Gratitude also increases resilience. When you face challenges or setbacks, it's easy to become discouraged or feel like giving up. But by cultivating gratitude, you begin to see challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. You can appreciate the lessons learned from difficult experiences and view them as part of your ongoing development. This perspective helps you maintain confidence during tough times, as you understand that every difficulty you face is an integral part of your personal journey. One practical way to cultivate gratitude is by keeping a daily gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 to 5 things you are thankful for. These can be simple things, like a warm cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, or a moment of peace in your day, or more profound experiences, such as a personal achievement or a meaningful connection. Over time, this practice trains your mind to focus on the positive aspects of life, which enhances your overall sense of gratitude and well-being. Another powerful way to cultivate gratitude is by practicing mindfulness. Take a few moments each day to simply pause, breathe, and reflect on what you are thankful for. This helps you become more present and aware of the good things in your life, which in turn fosters a deeper appreciation for the present moment. By making gratitude a regular habit, you begin to see the world through a lens of abundance rather than scarcity. You'll notice that your confidence grows as you recognize the value in yourself, your life, and the people around you. Gratitude shifts your mindset from one of lack to one of appreciation, allowing you to feel more secure in who you are and what you have. This practice builds unshakable self-confidence because it grounds you in the present, reduces feelings of insecurity, and helps you embrace all that you are capable of achieving. Ultimately, cultivating gratitude allows you to trust in your own worth, knowing that you are enough just as you are. Detach from external validation, ChatGPT said. ChatGPT number 5. Detach from external validation. One of the most empowering habits you can develop for building unshakable self-confidence is to detach from external validation. In a world that often emphasizes the importance of external approval, whether it's from friends, family, colleagues, or society at large, it's easy to base your sense of self-worth on how others perceive you. However, Stoic philosophy teaches us that true self-confidence comes from within and is rooted in our ability to validate ourselves, rather than relying on the opinions of others. The Stoics, particularly philosophers like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, believed that our happiness and sense of purpose should not be dictated by external factors, as they are ultimately beyond our control. For example, if you seek validation through praise or admiration from others, you are subject to the whims and judgments of people who may or may not recognize your worth. When you become dependent on this external validation, your confidence fluctuates with others' opinions, and you allow your sense of self to be shaped by their approval or disapproval. This dependency can lead to feelings of insecurity, self-doubt, and fear of judgment. By detaching from external validation, you take back control of your self-worth. Rather than measuring your value based on how others see you, you base it on your own principles, actions, and internal standards. This is crucial because it allows you to stay grounded in your identity and not be swayed by the ever-changing views of others. When you validate yourself, you no longer seek approval from others to feel worthy. Instead, you develop an internal compass that guides your decisions and behavior, leading to greater self-assurance and emotional independence. Detaching from external validation also encourages you to pursue goals that are meaningful to you, rather than trying to meet the expectations of others. Too often, people sacrifice their own desires, values, and passions in order to gain approval from family, peers, or society. This can lead to frustration, burnout, and a lack of fulfillment. When you detach from the need for approval, you free yourself to follow your own path, one that aligns with your authentic self. This freedom empowers you to live a life true to your values and goals, rather than living for the expectations of others. Additionally, detaching from external validation fosters resilience. When you no longer rely on others for validation, you become more capable of handling criticism, rejection, or disapproval. While negative feedback can still be challenging, it no longer defines your worth or undermines your confidence. You are able to take constructive criticism with an open mind, without letting it affect your self-esteem. You can assess feedback objectively and use it for self-improvement, rather than letting it diminish your sense of self. This habit also reduces the anxiety that often comes with seeking constant approval. You stop worrying about how others perceive your actions, appearance, or decisions. This mental freedom allows you to act more authentically without the fear of judgment or failure. When you live in accordance with your own values and principles, you build confidence because you trust that you are making decisions that align with who you truly are. You no longer feel the need to constantly seek reassurance from others, and you can enjoy the freedom of knowing that your worth is not dependent on outside opinions. A powerful way to begin detaching from external validation is by practicing mindfulness and self-affirmation. By regularly taking time to remind yourself of your own strengths, qualities, and accomplishments, you reinforce your self-worth from the inside. Reflect on your achievements and the value you bring to the world, independent of how others may view you. Journaling about your personal goals, values, and progress can also help solidify your sense of self and reduce the tendency to seek approval from others. Ultimately, detaching from external validation is not about rejecting feedback or completely ignoring the opinions of others. It's about placing your self-worth in your own hands and recognizing that you are the ultimate authority on your value. By adopting this habit, you build an unshakable self-confidence that is immune to the fluctuations of others' approval, allowing you to live with greater authenticity, inner peace, and resilience. This sense of self-assurance comes from knowing that you are enough, not because of how others see you, but because of who you are and the integrity with which you live your life. Number 6. Control your emotions. One of the most powerful ways to build unshakable self-confidence is by learning to control your emotions. In Stoic philosophy, emotions are seen not as inherently bad, but as natural responses to external events. However, Stoics believe that it is not the events themselves that cause our emotional reactions, but our judgments about those events. By developing emotional control, you can choose how to respond to any situation, which empowers you to maintain a sense of calm, clarity, and confidence, even in the face of adversity. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught that we cannot control the external world, but we can control how we perceive and react to it. When we allow our emotions such as anger, frustration, fear, or anxiety to control us, We surrender our power and let external circumstances dictate how we feel. For example, if someone cuts you off in traffic and you become angry, you are allowing that external event to disturb your peace of mind. The key to emotional control, according to Stoicism, is recognizing that we always have the power to choose how we respond. You may not be able to stop a situation from happening, but you can control your reaction to it. Emotional control is not about suppressing or denying your emotions. Rather, it's about acknowledging your feelings without letting them take over. When you are able to recognize your emotions in the moment, you create space between the stimulus, the event or situation, and your response. This space allows you to make a conscious decision about how to act, rather than reacting impulsively or being driven by your emotions. By doing so, you can prevent yourself from making decisions that you may later regret, or from allowing emotions like anger or fear to cloud your judgment. Developing emotional control also involves cultivating self-awareness. The more aware you are of your emotional triggers, the better equipped you are to handle them. For example, if you know that you tend to get defensive during heated discussions, you can recognize this pattern and take a moment to pause before reacting. This pause gives you the opportunity to regulate your emotions and respond in a calm and thoughtful way, rather than letting your emotions dictate the conversation. The more you practice this self-awareness, the easier it becomes to manage your emotions in a way that supports your overall well-being and confidence. In addition, controlling your emotions helps you remain resilient in the face of challenges. Life will inevitably present difficulties, and it is during these times that emotional control becomes especially valuable. If you can stay calm and composed in stressful situations, you demonstrate to yourself that you have the inner strength to handle whatever comes your way. This ability to stay steady under pressure fosters confidence because it shows that you are not easily shaken by external circumstances. You begin to trust in your ability to remain composed, think clearly, and make decisions even in the midst of chaos. Furthermore, emotional control enhances your ability to build strong relationships. When you manage your emotions effectively, you are less likely to react impulsively or cause unnecessary conflict. You become more empathetic and understanding, as you are able to respond to others' emotions in a measured and thoughtful way. This emotional maturity not only strengthens your relationships but also boosts your self-confidence, as you feel more capable and in control of your interactions with others. One way to begin practicing emotional control is by adopting mindfulness techniques. Mindfulness allows you to become more aware of your thoughts and feelings in real time, which gives you the opportunity to observe your emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Regular mindfulness practices such as deep breathing or meditation can help you develop a greater sense of emotional regulation and self-control. Additionally, journaling about your emotions can help you process and understand them, which makes it easier to respond calmly when similar situations arise in the future. Another important aspect of controlling your emotions is reframing negative situations. The Stoics believed in the power of cognitive reframing, seeing challenges as opportunities for growth. When you encounter an emotional trigger, instead of reacting immediately, try to reframe the situation by asking yourself, "What can I learn from this?" Or, "How can I choose to respond in a way that aligns with my values?" This practice shifts your focus from the emotional reaction to a more rational, solution-oriented response. Ultimately, controlling your emotions is a vital skill for building unshakable self-confidence. When you learn to manage your emotional reactions, you stop allowing external events to dictate your inner state. You take control of your responses, allowing you to maintain composure, clarity, and confidence in any situation. As you become more adept at regulating your emotions, you develop a deeper sense of self-trust and emotional resilience, knowing that no matter what challenges arise, you have the strength to handle them with grace and confidence. Number 7. Set clear intentions and act with purpose. One of the most effective ways to build unshakable self-confidence is by setting clear intentions and acting with purpose. In Stoic philosophy, the idea of living intentionally is central to achieving personal growth and aligning your actions with your values. When you live with purpose and clarity, you are not only more focused, but you also develop a sense of control over your life. This leads to greater self-assurance because you understand the direction you are heading in, and you can trust that each action you take is leading you closer to your goals. Setting clear intentions involves deciding what you want to achieve in different areas of your life, whether that's personal growth, career success, relationships, or health, and defining what success looks like for you. When you have a clear vision of what you want to accomplish, It becomes much easier to make decisions and take actions that align with your goals. For example, if you set the intention to improve your health, your daily choices, such as eating nutritious food, exercising, and getting enough sleep, become much clearer and more purposeful. Having a specific goal in mind allows you to focus your energy on what truly matters, rather than getting distracted by external circumstances or minor setbacks. A key part of setting clear intentions is creating a plan and taking consistent action toward achieving your goals. Stoicism teaches that while we cannot control the outcome of our efforts, we can control the effort we put in. By setting intentions and committing to taking purposeful action, you shift your focus from worrying about results to focusing on the process. This mindset fosters self-confidence because you know that no matter what happens, you have made the best possible effort. This shift from outcome-focused thinking to process-focused thinking empowers you to take action without fear of failure or uncertainty. Acting with purpose also means living in alignment with your core values. When your intentions are grounded in your personal values, you make decisions that reflect who you truly are, which builds self-respect and confidence. For example, if one of your core values is honesty, setting the intention to communicate authentically with others helps you feel more confident because you know you are acting in accordance with your integrity. Living a life that reflects your values increases your confidence because you are no longer conflicted or uncertain about your choices. You trust that your actions are true to who you are. Additionally, acting with purpose involves maintaining focus and discipline. In a world full of distractions, it can be easy to lose sight of your intentions. However, when you develop the discipline to stay focused on your goals and consistently take action toward them, you build a sense of accomplishment and confidence. The Stoics were known for their commitment to discipline, and they believed that the ability to control one's impulses and focus on long-term goals was a vital part of personal strength. By setting clear intentions and acting with purpose, you demonstrate to yourself that you have the ability to stay disciplined and focused, which strengthens your belief in your ability to achieve success. Another important aspect of setting intentions is the willingness to adjust when necessary. While it's important to be focused and purposeful, life often presents unexpected challenges and detours. The Stoics taught that we should be flexible and adaptable in the face of adversity, adjusting our plans when circumstances require it, but always maintaining a commitment to our core values and overall goals. This ability to adjust and stay on course even when things don't go as planned strengthens your resilience and confidence. It teaches you that you are capable of navigating uncertainty and overcoming obstacles, which further reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed. Setting clear intentions and acting with purpose also encourages you to take ownership of your life. When you live with purpose, you are actively creating your own path, rather than passively reacting to circumstances. This sense of agency builds confidence because you understand that your actions directly impact your life's trajectory. You stop waiting for opportunities to come to you and start creating opportunities by taking intentional, purposeful action every day. A practical way to begin setting clear intentions is to engage in daily or weekly goal setting. Take time each day or week to reflect on what you want to achieve and how you will take action toward those goals. Break your larger intentions into smaller, manageable steps and prioritize the most important tasks. This makes your intentions feel more achievable and less overwhelming. Additionally, regularly reviewing your progress and adjusting your plans as needed keeps you on track and reminds you of your ability to stay focused and purposeful. Ultimately, setting clear intentions and acting with purpose is essential for building unshakable self-confidence. When you have a clear vision for your life and take consistent, deliberate action toward your goals, you develop a deep sense of control, focus, and direction. This empowers you to trust in your abilities, knowing that each step you take is leading you closer to the life you desire. By living with purpose, you not only build confidence in your capacity to succeed, but also cultivate a life that is truly meaningful and fulfilling. Number 8, build resilience through adversity. Building resilience through adversity is one of the most powerful habits you can cultivate for developing unshakable self-confidence. Resilience is the ability to recover from setbacks, adapt to challenges, and keep moving forward despite difficulties. In Stoic philosophy, adversity is viewed not as something to be feared or avoided, but as an essential part of life that offers opportunities for growth. By embracing and learning from adversity, you can build mental and emotional strength that enhances your confidence and prepares you to handle whatever challenges come your way. The Stoic philosophers, especially figures like Seneca and Epictetus, believed that it is through adversity that our true character is revealed. They taught that difficult experiences provide us with the opportunity to practice virtues such as courage, patience, and wisdom. When life presents challenges, it's easy to feel discouraged or overwhelmed. But Stoicism encourages us to reframe these moments and see them as chances to strengthen our inner resolve. Instead of viewing adversity as a roadblock, we can view it as a stepping stone, something that can help us develop the resilience we need to face future challenges with greater confidence. When you build resilience, you stop seeing adversity as a threat to your well-being and instead begin to see it as a test of your ability to handle difficult situations. Every setback you face is an opportunity to practice emotional control, adapt to changing circumstances, and develop mental toughness. For example, if you face a failure in your career or a personal relationship, instead of letting it define you or break your confidence, you can use that experience as a lesson. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this to become stronger? This mindset helps you grow through adversity, rather than allowing it to diminish your self-confidence. Resilience also helps you stay focused on the long-term picture. Life is full of ups and downs, and setbacks are inevitable. But when you cultivate resilience, you develop the ability to stay steady and remain committed to your goals, even in the face of hardship. This long-term perspective builds self-confidence because it reminds you that difficulties are temporary, and that your ability to persevere will ultimately lead to growth and success. Resilient individuals know that setbacks do not define their ultimate success. They are simply part of the journey. When you learn to bounce back from failure or disappointment, you begin to trust that you have the strength to overcome whatever challenges life throws at you. Another key aspect of building resilience through adversity is the ability to maintain a positive and solution-oriented mindset. When you face challenges, it's easy to fall into negative thinking patterns such as self-pity or hopelessness. However, resilient people are able to shift their focus from what's wrong to what can be done. This shift allows them to stay motivated and take proactive steps toward overcoming the obstacle. The Stoic practice of cognitive reframing is incredibly helpful in this regard. By reframing difficult situations as opportunities for growth, you empower yourself to take positive action rather than feeling stuck or defeated. Furthermore, resilience is deeply connected to self-trust. The more you experience adversity and successfully navigate it, the more you learn to trust in your own abilities. With each challenge you face, you build a track record of overcoming difficulties, which reinforces your belief in your capacity to handle future challenges. Over time, this self-trust becomes an important component of your confidence, as you realize that no matter what happens, you have the inner strength to face it head-on and persevere. One of the most important aspects of building resilience is to cultivate a mindset that views setbacks as temporary and changeable. Instead of seeing adversity as a permanent state, resilient people understand that circumstances can change and improve with effort and time. This mindset helps you maintain hope and optimism even in difficult times, knowing that the current hardship is not forever. It also encourages you to take actionable steps toward change, rather than feeling helpless or powerless. Resilience, in this sense, is not about avoiding hardship, but about developing the mental and emotional capacity to deal with it effectively. Practically speaking, one way to build resilience is by regularly challenging yourself outside of your comfort zone. Whether it's tackling a difficult project at work, pursuing a personal goal, or putting yourself in situations that require you to stretch your abilities, these challenges help you develop the mental fortitude needed to handle adversity when it arises. The more you push yourself to handle difficult situations, the more resilient you become, and the more confident you feel in your ability to navigate life's challenges. Another useful practice is to engage in reflective journaling. After experiencing a challenging situation, take time to reflect on how you handled it, what you learned, and how you can improve in the future. This reflection process helps you see that even in tough times, there are valuable lessons to be learned that can contribute to your growth and resilience. Writing about your struggles and victories also reinforces your sense of progress and strength. Ultimately, building resilience through adversity is one of the most profound ways to foster unshakable self-confidence. When you face difficulties head-on, learn from them, and continue moving forward, you develop a deep sense of self-trust and inner strength. This resilience empowers you to handle future challenges with confidence, knowing that no matter what obstacles you encounter, you have the ability to overcome them. By embracing adversity and using it as a tool for growth, You can build lasting self-confidence that is not dependent on external circumstances, but rooted in your ability to persevere, adapt, and thrive. Number 9. Practice patience and perseverance. One of the cornerstones of unshakable self-confidence is the ability to practice patience and perseverance, especially when faced with long-term goals or setbacks. In a world that often rewards instant gratification, the Stoic philosophers taught the importance of enduring hardships with a sense of calm and resilience. Patience and perseverance are essential virtues that allow you to stay focused on your goals, regardless of how long it takes to achieve them or how difficult the journey may be. By embracing these qualities, you not only build confidence in your ability to persist, but also strengthen your inner resolve to overcome any challenges. Patience, as the Stoics understood it, is the ability to endure discomfort or delay without losing your sense of composure or direction. It's not about simply waiting idly for things to unfold. Rather, it's about maintaining a calm and steady mind while you work toward your goals, regardless of how long it takes. For example, if you are pursuing a career advancement or learning a new skill, progress may not always be immediate, and setbacks are inevitable. Instead of getting frustrated or discouraged by these delays, patience allows you to remain focused and persistent in your efforts. You understand that true success takes time, and that your commitment to your goals is what matters most. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of persevering through difficulties and challenges. Perseverance is the active choice to continue moving forward, even when progress seems slow or when obstacles appear insurmountable. It's about pushing through discomfort and uncertainty, trusting that your continued effort will eventually lead to success. The Stoic practice of amor fati, or love of fate, encourages us to embrace every challenge as part of the journey and to persist, no matter how difficult the path may seem. The Stoics believe that through perseverance we not only achieve our goals but also cultivate a deeper sense of inner strength and resilience. When you practice patience and perseverance, you stop expecting quick results and start valuing the process of growth itself. This shift in mindset is crucial because it frees you from the frustration of unmet expectations. Instead of focusing solely on the end result, you begin to take pride in the effort you put forth each day. This allows you to build self-confidence as you recognize that your commitment to your goals, regardless of how long it takes, is a reflection of your strength and determination. It's no longer about achieving perfection or immediate success, but about making steady progress over time. Moreover, patience and perseverance also teach you to embrace setbacks as part of the process. Every time you face a challenge or experience failure, instead of viewing it as a sign that you should give up, you begin to see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. For instance, if you are working on a long-term project and encounter unexpected difficulties, patience allows you to remain calm and evaluate the situation rationally, while perseverance ensures that you don't give up. You understand that failure is not a reflection of your worth or abilities. It's simply a part of the learning process. This mindset helps you build resilience and confidence, knowing that setbacks are not permanent and that you have the ability to keep going no matter what. Additionally, practicing patience and perseverance builds mental toughness. It teaches you how to remain focused and committed, even when faced with uncertainty or adversity. The more you persevere through challenges, the more you develop confidence in your ability to handle difficult situations. Over time, this builds an unshakable belief in your own strength and capability, because you have experienced firsthand that you are able to continue moving forward, even in the face of obstacles. A key element of patience and perseverance is also understanding the value of delayed gratification. In a society that often prioritizes instant rewards, the ability to delay gratification is a powerful skill that leads to greater self-control and long-term success. When you commit to a long-term goal, such as developing a new skill or building a healthy habit, it may take time to see the rewards. However, by practicing patience and staying committed to the process, you build the discipline necessary to achieve those rewards. This delayed gratification fosters self-confidence because it teaches you to trust in the value of your efforts and to believe that with time, your hard work will pay off. One practical way to cultivate patience and perseverance is by breaking your long-term goals into smaller, manageable tasks. This allows you to maintain focus on the present moment and celebrate small wins along the way, which helps to sustain motivation. By taking consistent action, no matter how small, you build momentum and gradually move closer to your larger goal. This process reinforces your belief in your ability to persevere, as you see the cumulative effect of your efforts. Another useful practice is to regularly reflect on your progress and remind yourself of the reasons you started. When the journey feels long or difficult, revisiting your why can reignite your motivation and help you stay on track. Journaling about your challenges and achievements can also provide perspective, allowing you to see how far you've come and reinforcing your confidence in your ability to keep going. Ultimately, practicing patience and perseverance is essential for building unshakable self-confidence. When you embrace the idea that true success takes time and requires consistent effort, you stop relying on shortcuts and instead focus on the long-term process of growth. Patience allows you to remain calm and steady, even in the face of setbacks, while perseverance gives you the strength to continue moving forward. By cultivating these virtues, you build a deep sense of confidence in your ability to navigate life's challenges, knowing that with time, effort, and unwavering determination, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. Number 10. Live according to your values. One of the most profound ways to build unshakable self-confidence is by living according to your values. Your values represent your deepest beliefs and principles, and living in alignment with them provides a solid foundation for self-confidence. When your actions are consistent with your values, you experience a sense of authenticity and integrity, which fosters trust in yourself. On the other hand, when you act in ways that contradict your values, it erodes your sense of self-worth and confidence. The Stoics emphasize the importance of living a life in accordance with virtue, and by doing so, you cultivate both inner peace and confidence that is rooted in your core beliefs. To live according to your values, it's crucial first to define what those values are. This process requires introspection and a deep understanding of what truly matters to you. Values can vary greatly from person to person, but common ones include honesty, kindness, courage, integrity, and personal growth. By taking time to reflect on your values, you gain clarity about what you stand for and what you want your life to represent. This clarity is essential because it provides you with a roadmap for making decisions and taking actions that align with your authentic self. When you live in alignment with your values, you act with purpose and conviction. For example, if one of your core values is honesty, you are more likely to speak your truth and act with integrity, even when it's difficult. This consistency between your beliefs and actions creates a sense of inner harmony. When you are in harmony with yourself, you experience a boost in self-confidence because you no longer have to struggle with internal conflict or self-doubt. You trust yourself more because you are acting in a way that reflects who you truly are. Furthermore, living according to your values helps you navigate challenges with greater confidence. Life is full of difficult decisions, and in these moments, your values act as a guiding compass. When faced with uncertainty or temptation, it's easier to make choices that align with your core beliefs, knowing that doing so will bring you peace of mind. For instance, if you value personal growth and learning, you are more likely to push through difficulties and seek new opportunities for growth, rather than taking the easy route. Similarly, if you value kindness, you will prioritize empathy and understanding in your relationships, even when faced with conflict or misunderstanding. The more consistently you live according to your values, the stronger your confidence becomes because you are reaffirming your commitment to what truly matters to you. Living according to your values also strengthens your resilience in the face of external pressures. In a world that often encourages conformity or places value on external achievements, it can be tempting to compromise your values in order to fit in or gain approval. However, when you stay true to your beliefs, you build a resilience that is not swayed by others' opinions or societal expectations. The Stoics believed in the power of self-reliance and the importance of being true to oneself, regardless of external circumstances. By adhering to your values, you become less dependent on external validation and more confident in your ability to navigate life's challenges on your own terms. Additionally, living according to your values helps you create deeper, more meaningful connections with others. When you consistently show up as your authentic self, you attract people who share similar values and respect you for who you truly are. These relationships are built on trust and mutual respect, which further strengthens your confidence. You no longer need to seek approval or validation from others because you are secure in your own beliefs and actions. This sense of self-assurance reinforces your ability to stand by your values, even when faced with criticism or opposition. Another aspect of living according to your values is the ability to practice self-compassion. When you make decisions based on your values, even if the outcome is not what you hoped for, you can still feel a sense of pride in knowing that you acted with integrity. This self-compassion allows you to forgive yourself when you make mistakes or fall short of your expectations. Instead of being overly critical or judgmental, you recognize that living according to your values is a continual process of growth, not perfection. This mindset helps you maintain confidence, knowing that each experience, whether it's a success or failure, is part of your journey toward becoming the best version of yourself. A practical way to begin living according to your values is by regularly reviewing them and assessing whether your actions align with them. You might want to ask yourself questions like, am I making decisions that are in line with my values? Or, do I feel a sense of peace and authenticity when I make this choice? By reflecting on your values and ensuring that your daily actions reflect them, you begin to strengthen your commitment to living an authentic life. Additionally, it's helpful to write down your values and refer to them often as a reminder of what truly matters to you. Finally, living according to your values doesn't mean that you won't face difficulties or challenges. It simply means that you will face them with clarity and confidence. When your actions align with your values, you can hold your head high, knowing that you are living in accordance with what you believe to be right. This unwavering commitment to your values creates an inner strength that cannot be easily shaken by external events or judgments. In conclusion, living according to your values is a powerful practice for building unshakable self-confidence. When your actions reflect your deepest beliefs, you experience a sense of authenticity and integrity that reinforces your self-trust. By staying true to your values, you become more resilient, confident, and capable of navigating life's challenges with purpose and conviction. Living in alignment with your values not only enhances your self-confidence, but also creates a life that is meaningful, fulfilling, and rooted in your truest self. Number 11. Limit your desires and focus on the essential. A key principle of Stoic philosophy is the idea of limiting your desires and focusing on what is truly essential. This habit helps build unshakable self-confidence by freeing you from the constant cycle of craving more, chasing external validation, and comparing yourself to others. The Stoics believed that excessive desires often lead to frustration, discontentment, and a sense of lack, as we constantly strive for things that are beyond our control or don't align with our deeper values. By learning to limit your desires, you shift your focus away from fleeting pleasures and material possessions, and instead prioritize what truly brings meaning and fulfillment into your life. Limiting your desires starts with understanding that not all desires are worth pursuing. We live in a world that constantly bombards us with advertisements, social media images, and messages that encourage us to want more. Whether it's more success, more money, more possessions, or more approval from others. These desires can be overwhelming and can create a sense of insufficiency, making it difficult to feel confident and content with what we have. The Stoics taught that our true happiness and sense of self-worth come not from external achievements or possessions, but from cultivating inner virtues, emotional resilience, and peace of mind. When you learn to limit your desires, you begin to let go of the need for constant acquisition and begin focusing on the essential things that truly add value to your life. For example, you may realize that striving for a bigger house or a more expensive car does not bring lasting happiness or fulfillment. Instead, focusing on meaningful relationships, personal growth, health, and well-being becomes your priority. These things are not only within your control, but also contribute to a deeper sense of satisfaction and joy. By prioritizing the essential aspects of life, you align your energy with what truly matters and gain a greater sense of purpose. Limiting your desires also involves developing the practice of contentment. Contentment is the ability to appreciate what you have in the present moment without constantly seeking more. The Stoics believed that contentment was a sign of wisdom and inner strength, as it demonstrates a person's ability to find peace and satisfaction regardless of external circumstances. When you practice contentment, you stop measuring your happiness by what you lack and instead focus on the abundance of what you already have. This mindset shift builds self-confidence because it enables you to feel at peace with who you are and what you have, rather than feeling inadequate or incomplete. By focusing on the essential, you also become more efficient and productive. When you stop scattering your energy on unnecessary desires and distractions, you can direct your attention to what is most important. This means making intentional choices about how you spend your time and energy. Instead of saying yes to every opportunity or chasing every fleeting desire, you learn to say no to distractions and focus on your long-term goals and values. This disciplined approach to life builds self-confidence because you know that you are using your resources wisely and making progress toward what truly matters. A critical part of this practice is learning the art of moderation. The Stoics taught that we should not be attached to extremes, whether it's excessive indulgence or complete denial. Moderation involves finding balance in your desires, enjoying life's pleasures without letting them control you. For example, rather than completely depriving yourself of indulgence, you might choose to enjoy something in moderation, such as a favorite treat or an occasional luxury, without letting it become a source of obsession or greed. This balanced approach ensures that your desires do not overwhelm your sense of self-control, and it prevents you from becoming dependent on external sources of pleasure for your happiness. Another important aspect of limiting desires is recognizing that many of our desires are not essential at all. Often we desire things because of social pressures or the influence of others, rather than because they truly serve our personal growth or happiness. For instance, we may feel the desire to keep up with the latest fashion trends or accumulate wealth because we believe it will enhance our social status. However, when you begin to question the true purpose of these desires, you realize that they are often driven by external expectations rather than your own needs or values. By identifying and rejecting these non-essential desires, you regain control over your life and shift your focus to what truly aligns with your authentic self. Practically speaking, limiting your desires and focusing on the essential can involve several strategies. One powerful method is to engage in regular reflection and mindfulness practices. By taking time each day to reflect on your goals, your values, and the things that truly bring you joy and fulfillment, you gain clarity about where to direct your energy and attention. You might also consider decluttering your physical space, letting go of possessions that no longer serve you, and creating an environment that supports your essential desires. Minimalism, both in your material possessions and your mental focus, can help you reduce distractions and become more intentional with your time and resources. Additionally, practicing gratitude plays a significant role in limiting your desires. By focusing on what you already have and expressing gratitude for the people, experiences, and opportunities in your life, you shift your mindset away from constantly wanting more. Gratitude helps you recognize the abundance that already exists in your life, which in turn strengthens your sense of self-confidence and contentment. You start to see that you don't need anything more to feel fulfilled. What you have right now is enough. Finally, limiting your desires and focusing on the essential allows you to develop a deeper sense of inner peace and emotional stability. As you reduce the clutter of unnecessary wants and distractions, you create space for more meaningful experiences and relationships. This leads to a more fulfilling and confident life, as you realize that your worth is not dependent on external possessions or achievements, but on the strength of your character, the quality of your relationships, and your commitment to living a life aligned with your values. In conclusion, limiting your desires and focusing on the essential is a transformative habit that builds unshakable self-confidence. By removing the constant pressure to acquire more, and instead focusing on what truly adds value to your life, you cultivate contentment, purpose, and inner peace. This focus on the essentials allows you to direct your energy toward what truly matters, and helps you build a life that is rich in meaning, not materialism. When you limit your desires, you free yourself from the pursuit of fleeting pleasures and develop a sense of confidence that comes from living authentically, with intention and self-control. Number 12. Visualize success, but accept failure. Visualizing success is a powerful tool for building confidence and motivation, but it is equally important to embrace and accept failure as part of the journey. The Stoics believed in focusing on what is within our control, which includes the way we approach both success and failure. By combining the power of visualization with the acceptance of failure, you develop a mindset that can weather both triumphs and setbacks with equanimity, ultimately contributing to an unshakable self-confidence. Visualizing success involves creating a clear mental image of your goals and the outcomes you desire. Whether you aim to achieve a career milestone, improve your health, or develop a new skill, imagining yourself succeeding can help you build the confidence to take the necessary steps toward that success. Visualization taps into the power of the mind to reinforce positive beliefs, increase motivation, and enhance focus. By repeatedly visualizing yourself achieving your goals, you create a mental roadmap that directs your actions, strengthens your resolve, and makes success feel more attainable. It helps solidify your belief that success is possible and that you have the ability to accomplish what you set out to do. However, as important as it is to visualize success, it is equally important to accept the possibility of failure. The Stoics taught that failure is an inevitable part of life, and that how we respond to it matters more than the failure itself. Rather than fearing failure or avoiding challenges to protect our ego, we can learn to embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Every setback or failure carries with it a lesson that can help us grow and improve. When we accept that failure is not a reflection of our worth but a natural part of the process, we become less afraid to take risks and more willing to learn from our mistakes. This mindset allows us to approach challenges with greater resilience, as we understand that failure does not define us, but rather teaches us valuable lessons that contribute to our long-term success. The key is to balance your visualization of success with the understanding that failure is a potential outcome but not a permanent one. Failure does not mean that you are incapable or that you should give up on your goals. It simply means that you need to adjust your approach, learn from your mistakes, and try again. In this way, failure becomes a stepping stone to success rather than an obstacle. When you approach challenges with this mindset, you build confidence in your ability to persevere, adapt, and grow stronger in the face of adversity. Another aspect of visualizing success and accepting failure is the ability to manage expectations. Often we set high expectations for ourselves, which can lead to feelings of disappointment and self-doubt if we don't meet them. While aiming for success is important, it's crucial to remember that the path to achievement is rarely linear. There will be setbacks, delays, and moments of doubt along the way. By visualizing success but accepting that failure is part of the journey, you allow yourself the grace to stumble without letting it undermine your confidence. You learn to be kind to yourself and to keep going, even when things don't go as planned. This balanced approach also encourages a growth mindset, which is vital for long-term success. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, learning, and persistence. When you visualize success and accept failure, you embrace the idea that challenges are opportunities for growth, not roadblocks. You understand that every failure brings you one step closer to success because it provides valuable feedback and teaches you how to improve. This mindset fosters unshakable confidence because it shifts your focus away from outcomes and places it on the process of growth and development. Moreover, the practice of visualizing success and accepting failure can help you stay motivated and committed to your goals. When you face obstacles, it's easy to become discouraged, but visualizing the positive outcome you desire helps you maintain a sense of purpose and direction. Simultaneously, accepting failure as a natural part of the process ensures that you don't give up when things get tough. By combining these two practices, you build resilience and a deep sense of inner confidence that is not dependent on external validation or immediate results. Practical ways to incorporate this habit into your life include setting aside time each day to visualize your goals. This could involve a quiet moment in the morning or evening where you imagine yourself succeeding in specific tasks or achieving your long-term objectives. As you visualize, focus on the feelings and emotions associated with success, how it will feel to accomplish your goals, the pride you will take in your efforts, and the sense of fulfillment that comes from your hard work. At the same time, take time to reflect on potential setbacks or challenges you may face along the way, and mentally prepare yourself for how you will handle them. By acknowledging the possibility of failure in advance, you take away its power to shock or discourage you. Instead, you see failure as a part of the process that you are capable of overcoming. Another helpful technique is to journal about your experiences, both successes and failures. Writing down your thoughts allows you to process your emotions and reflect on what you've learned from each experience. If you encounter failure, use journaling to explore what went wrong, what you can do differently next time, and how you can improve. This practice helps you maintain a healthy perspective and reinforces your confidence in your ability to navigate challenges and emerge stronger. In conclusion, the combination of visualizing success and accepting failure is a powerful habit for building unshakable self-confidence. By focusing on the positive outcomes you desire, you create a mental framework for success, while embracing failure as an opportunity for growth helps you stay resilient and adaptable. When you accept that both success and failure are part of the journey, you can approach challenges with confidence and grace, knowing that each experience contributes to your personal growth and eventual success. This balanced mindset allows you to move forward with unshakable self-assurance, no matter what life throws your way. And there you have it, 12 powerful habits to build unshakable self-confidence, inspired by Stoic philosophy. By embracing these practices, you can cultivate a mindset that is resilient, focused, and grounded in authenticity. Remember, self-confidence isn't built overnight, but with consistent effort and reflection, you'll find yourself more at ease with who you are and more capable of facing life's challenges with courage and poise. If you found value in today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new episode from Virtual Stoic. Keep building your confidence, stay true to your values, and remember, you are the master of your thoughts and actions. Until next time, stay calm, stay strong, and keep living the Stoic way.